Hey, Mom, are you sure you want to help us getting a house? Yes, that's the plan. But are you sure it's okay to sell your current house? It holds so many memories for you guys. I know, I've been thinking about that too, but change is sometimes good, right? Of course. I just want to make sure you've thought it through. Actually, there's been talk of redevelopment in the area, and we've been asked to relocate. The house is pretty old anyway, so I've decided to let it go. When did you first hear about the redevelopment plans? About a month ago. They sent notices to everyone in the neighborhood. That must be difficult news to process. It was at first, but I'm trying to see it as an opportunity. Let's find somewhere comfortable where you can live with us, even when you have grandkids. Have you looked at any other neighborhoods yet? We've been checking a few areas, but nothing felt right until you suggested living together. That's wonderful! Our current apartment is quite cramped and inconvenient. I've always dreamed of living in a house with a yard since I was little. Really? Then we'll have to find one with a nice big yard. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make demands. Don't apologize. What kind of yard did you imagine having when you were younger? I used to dream about having space for a vegetable garden and maybe some fruit trees. How long have you wanted a house with a yard? Ever since I was a child. We lived in an apartment, and I always envied my friends who had gardens. What did you like most about your friend's garden? The freedom to grow things, and the way the seasons changed the garden's appearance. That's so sweet. We definitely need to make that dream come true. That would be lovely. I've always wanted to grow roses. What color roses would you like to plant? I love yellow roses. They're so cheerful. I don't want you to think I'm making demands, though. Never think that. What else would you like in the house? Well, I've always wanted a proper dining room for family gatherings. Tell me any other wishes you have for the house. Maybe a small reading nook with good natural light? What kind of yard would you like? We could plant flowers together. Thank you for considering living with me. I should be the one thanking you. I'm so happy you suggested living together. Are you really sure about this? Of course. Michael is your eldest son after all, so it's only natural we should live with you. Plus, David lives so far away. We really should be the ones taking care of you. Have you discussed this thoroughly with Michael? Yes, we've talked about it a lot. He's completely on board. You don't have to force yourselves. I know how many people these days don't live with their in-laws. But living together means we can really be a proper family. That's true, but it's a big commitment. Have you thought about how it might affect your daily routine? I've considered everything. I think it will be wonderful. Isn't living with your mother-in-law usually something people hate? Who told you that? Have you been worried about this? I've just heard stories from friends. What kind of stories? You can tell me. Just about conflicts over household management and privacy. Well, some people might dislike living with their mother-in-law, but I actually want to live with you. Really? Why's that? Because there's no mother-in-law as kind as you. You're so sweet to me even though I'm just your daughter-in-law. Just a daughter-in-law? You're family to me. Do you really think of me that way? Of course I do. You've been part of our family for years now. That means so much to hear. I was really touched by that. This might sound rude, but I always thought mothers-in-law were much stricter. That's true. Actually, I had a strict mother-in-law when I was younger. It was pretty common back then. What was she like? She had very traditional views about how a daughter-in-law should behave. Can you tell me more about what she expected? She insisted I wake up before everyone else to prepare breakfast and criticized everything from my cooking to how I folded laundry. That must have been hard for you. Even the way I poured tea was wrong according to her. Did she live with you and your husband? Yes, for the first 5 years of our marriage. How did you manage? I just tried to be patient and understanding. It wasn't easy. Did things ever get better between you? Gradually. Once I had Michael, she softened a bit. That's exactly why I didn't want to be a strict mother-in-law myself. So you learned from that experience. But Sarah, someone as kind as you could never be a strict mother-in-law. Do you worry about living together? Not at all. I'm actually excited about it. Oh, you never know. I might turn out to be a mean old mother-in-law. Maybe I'll show my true colors once we start living together. Is that what's been bothering you? Sometimes I wonder if I'll unconsciously copy her behavior. No way. You couldn't possibly be mean. Truly mean people would never admit to being mean. You seem very confident about that. Because I've known you for years now. You've always been kind. There's no mean person in our family. Everyone is so caring and kind, including you, of course. Do you really believe that about our family? Of course. We all support each other. Why would you even question that? Sometimes I feel like I don't do enough as a mother. Oh, please stop. Michael always talks about what a great mom you are. What does he say? He tells me about how you supported his dreams growing up. I tried my best, but I made many mistakes. That's what parenting is, isn't it? Trying your best? I'm glad. I wouldn't be offering to buy a house if I didn't like you. Thank you for always being so kind to me. I look forward to our future together. You make it sound so simple. Because it is. We're family. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it too. I'll support you for the rest of my life. You're making me emotional now. Even if you need care in the future, you can count on me. That means so much to me. Family should take care of each other. Yes, exactly. That's what I've been trying to say. Thank you. I'm counting on you. Please let me help with finding the house, too. I'll start looking for good properties. What features are most important to you? A good kitchen and maybe a spare room for guests? Those sound like good ideas. And of course, your garden. It's important to make your dreams come true, too. Let me send you photos of a place that I found. I found this property online and wanted to show you. Oh, it's a beautiful house. The architectural style caught my eye immediately. The exterior does look elegant. What do you think about the kitchen? It's quite spacious. The kitchen does look nice. The whole house seems well designed. Did you notice the marble countertops? Yes, they're beautiful. Very high-end. I fell in love with it at first sight. Would you consider buying this one? Oh? That's quite sudden. Isn't this an upscale neighborhood? Too upscale for your taste? Well, we should consider our budget carefully. Yes, but isn't that perfect? The schools nearby are excellent, too. The schools are good, but the price... Have you looked up the school ratings?
An upscale area would have good security. It would be perfect for raising children, don't you think?
True, but we should check with a real estate agent first.
I already spoke with one this morning.
You did?
The agent I spoke with said there's already another interested buyer.
We still need to be careful about this decision.
The other buyer is viewing it tomorrow.
We can't rush into this.
We can't let someone else snatch it up.
We need to think this through carefully.
But it's so cute, like a European house, and it's brand new.
Brand new? That's way over our initial budget.
The finishes are all premium quality.
That's what concerns me about the cost.
I know it's more than we discussed, but think of the benefits.
Which benefits specifically?
You won't have to spend money on repairs for years.
We need to consider our finances carefully.
The initial costs might be higher, but I think it works out in the long run.
How do you figure that?
Have you priced renovations lately?
No, but...
Used houses need repairs sooner, right? We might need to renovate the bathroom and toilet. Overall, a new house is more cost-efficient.
You've really thought this through.
I've been researching for weeks.
Okay. Well, since we'll be living together for a long time, let's go with a nice new house.
Thank you. And did you notice the garden space?
Yes, it's quite generous.
Perfect for your future children to play in.
You've thought about everything.
Plus, this property has great access to transportation. Let's take Michael to see it. He'll love it once he sees it. I'm sure you'll love it once you see it in person. The agent said we need to decide quickly.
We still need Michael's opinion on this.
The market moves fast these days. Don't worry about his opinion. He is barely home because of work, and honestly, Mom, you don't have that much time left anyway.
Excuse me? That was a strange thing to say.
What I mean is, we should decide soon. Maybe I expressed myself poorly.
You definitely did.
We should prioritize the opinion of whoever will spend the most time in the house. That would be me, right?
Well, yes, but Jenny, what's gotten into you?
I just really love this house.
You must be. You're suddenly very pushy about this.
I'm just expressing my opinion, rather forcefully. Are you going to treat me the same way your mother-in-law treated you?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
You're acting very strange right now. I'll contact the real estate agent right away.
Wait, we haven't decided yet.
The sooner we act, the better chance we have. I already scheduled a viewing for next Saturday. Is that okay?
In a week? Okay. What time exactly?
Would 10 a.m. work?
I suppose we have no choice now.
Perfect. The agent will meet us at 10 a.m.
Okay. You're not giving us much choice here.
Sometimes you have to act quickly in real estate. Trust me, it'll be worth it.
I hope you're right about this.
Thank you so much for the new house.
You seem excited.
The more I think about it, the better it seems. Looking forward to living together very soon. Let's get along well. Maybe we could go furniture shopping soon.
You seem very happy.
Of course I'm happy. We're getting a brand new home.
About that,
I've already started looking at interior design ideas.
the realtor just called me.
Oh, what did they say?
You might want to hold off on those design plans.
Why? Is there a problem?
The house is no longer available.
Not available? What do you mean?
Someone made a better offer.
But we had an appointment to view it.
Things change.
Can't we make a counteroffer?
I hate to disappoint you when you're excited, but I canceled it.
You what?
You heard me.
But why would you do that?
Someone else has bought the house.
No, you said you canceled it. That's different.
Does it matter?
What are you saying? You canceled?
I have my reasons.
After all the talk?
Plans change.
We were counting on this.
Were you really?
Of course we were. We've been planning everything.
Because I don't want to live with you anymore.
You can't be serious.
I'm completely serious.
Is this some kind of joke?
And I don't want to spend my money on you either.
But you said you were happy about living with us. Was that a lie?
I meant it at the time, but circumstances have changed.
What circumstances? What's going on?
Let's just say I've learned some interesting things.
What things? Stop being so cryptic.
I've learned some things that changed my mind.
Don't be so unreasonable.
I'm being perfectly reasonable.
We've started to pack some stuff.
That's unfortunate, but you'll have to figure it out yourselves.
We just signed to sell our house.
No, you sold it because of the redevelopment, remember?
How can you be so cold about this?
I'm just being honest.
After everything we've discussed?
Sometimes honesty hurts.
You're in the same boat. Your house is being demolished. Where are you planning to live?
I have time before I need to leave my current house. I'll stay there for now.
This doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense to me.
You were so excited about living together just last week.
People can change their minds.
Not this drastically.
Things change.
What happened? Why are you doing this?
I just had some realizations.
I'm so disappointed in you, Mom.
The feeling is mutual.
We trusted you.
That was your mistake.
I never thought you could be this selfish. Michael will be furious.
I imagine he will be.
He's already on his way home.
Tell my son this. He may be my eldest, but I'm cutting ties with him.
You can't mean that.
Every word.
He's your firstborn.
That doesn't give him special privileges.
You can't cut ties over one disagreement.
I absolutely mean it.
Think about what you're saying.
I have thought about it very carefully.
We were going to take care of you, but now that promise is void too.
Were you really going to take care of me?
Of course we were. That was the whole point.
That's fine. I still have David and his wife.
David? He barely visits.
Quality over quantity, dear.
They live so far away. How will they take care of you?
Better than you would have.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think you know exactly what I mean. We're strangers now.
Strangers? After everything we've shared?
Yes, strangers.
After all these years of being family?
Family doesn't do what you tried to do.
What are you talking about?
I think you know.
Are you really cutting ties? This isn't something to joke about.
Do I sound like I'm joking?
You can't just end things like this.
I'm serious.
Mom, please, let's talk about this.
There's nothing to discuss.
There's clearly something bothering you.
You know what you did.
But why so suddenly? I can't accept this.
You'll have to accept it.
We need to work this out.
Some things can't be fixed.
You won't get away with this.
Is that a threat?
We'll tell everyone how unreasonable you're being.
Go ahead. Tell everyone.
It's not a threat, but you can't just abandon us like this.
Watch me.
The whole family will hear about this.
Are you trying to intimidate me?
We need to resolve this.
We need to resolve what exactly?
Are you home right now? Michael and I are coming over to discuss this. We need to settle certain things.
Come ahead. I'll be waiting.
Good. We have much to discuss.
Yes, we absolutely do.
Michael's with me now. He's furious. We are on our way.
I'm sure he is.
He can't believe what you're doing.
He'll understand soon enough.
You've really hurt us, Mom.
Have I?
Deeply. Unforgivably.
Interesting choice of words.
We're almost at your house.
I see.
You'll have to explain yourself to both of us.
Oh, I will.
You'll have to take responsibility for this.
Responsibility? Because of you, we've lost our home.
No, because of you.
You know exactly why I did it.
We'll have to stay in hotels, so you'll be paying for that.
You think I owe you something?
After what you've done? Absolutely. You absolutely do. We gave up our house for this.
That was your choice.
A choice we made because of your promises.
Promises based on lies.
What lies? What are you talking about?
You'll find out soon enough. The whole family is here waiting for you.
What do you mean?
All the relatives, including David and his wife, came specially.
You called everyone?
Everyone needs to hear your explanation, so if you have complaints, feel free to voice them.
You think bringing the family into this will help you? Everyone should hear what you've done.
Yes, everyone should hear everything. We have plenty to say, too. We're all waiting. Let's have an honest discussion.
Yes, let's be honest for once.
Just remember, we're the victims here.
Victims? You abandoned us!
Is that what you're going to tell everyone? We don't deserve to be attacked.
Neither do we.
No, you deserve much worse. How are you calling yourself victims after planning to steal my money and throw me in a nursing home?
What? What are you talking about?
Stop pretending you don't know.
This is crazy. Where did you get that idea?
Don't play innocent.
We would never do that. Don't say such horrible things.
Really? Shall I repeat your exact words?
What words?
I overheard you discussing it.
When was this?
You should be more careful about private conversations.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Think carefully. I heard you guys while you two visited me last time. You and Michael were quite detailed in your plans.
What are you saying? What did you think you heard?
You didn't notice me in the hallway. I heard everything.
You must have misheard.
Did I mishear your plans for my assets, too?
This is absurd.
Did I mishear the nursing home's name, too?
What nursing home?
Should I tell everyone the name?
There is no nursing home.
I clearly heard the name of the nursing home. I called them.
You called them?
They confirmed you'd been in contact.
That's not what you think.
Seems like you were already arranging my admission behind my back.
That's not true. We were thinking of your best interests.
Were you? Tell me how exactly.
The facility is very nice and has great reviews.
A nice facility for someone who doesn't need care?
It's a prestigious place.
How is throwing me in a nursing home when I'm still perfectly healthy in my best interest?
We were just planning ahead.
Planning to get rid of me, you mean?
You're twisting our words.
Am I? Tell me your version, then.
It's not about the facility itself. I understand that will be necessary eventually, later on.
Eventually? I'm completely independent.
We just wanted to be prepared.
Prepared to take my money?
No, that is not it. That's not fair.
But you're trying to use it to get rid of me, aren't you?
We don't think of you as a burden.
No? Then why the rush? And I know about your massive debt. It would have been convenient for you to get rid of me and keep the money to yourself.
How did you...
That's why you needed my assets. I heard that part, too.
Mom, please let us explain.
Explain what? How you plan to use me? Your offer to live together wasn't out of kindness at all. I'm disappointed in both of you.
Mom, you've got it wrong.
Do I?
Yes, we have debts, and yes, we contacted the facility, but we weren't trying to trap you.
Save your excuses for when you get to my house.
We can explain everything. It is all misunderstanding.
I'll give you one chance to explain yourselves in front of everyone. But remember, all the relatives are gathered there. We won't gang up on you.
I would like it to be just us.
Well, everyone is very angry.
We know.
You should be prepared to face some harsh words and questioning.
I can't handle that.
If your explanation is satisfactory, no one will blame you.
And if it's not?
Then everyone will know what you tried to do. You said this was a misunderstanding, right?
Yes, but...
If I really misunderstood, come to the house and explain properly. If you don't come, that means you're admitting your guilt. That's not fair. Life isn't fair, is it?
We need more time to explain.
You've had plenty of time to plan this scheme. I understand perfectly. As I said before, I'm cutting ties with you.
Don't do this. We can talk about it.
It's already done.
At least hear us out first.
From now on, David is my only son.
Wait, I wanted to go apologize, but Michael refused.
Oh?
He wouldn't listen to me.
So now you're blaming each other?
I really wanted to come and apologize properly.
What exactly were you planning to apologize for?
I don't know where to start.
Try the truth for once.
For trying to take your money and arranging the nursing home admission behind your back.
Finally, some honesty.
We were desperate.
So you admit it now?
I'm truly sorry. We were desperate for money and got carried away.
How desperate?
More than you can imagine. I deeply regret it.
That's not an answer.
The debt collectors have been calling.
How much debt do you have?
About $200,000.
That much? That's more than I imagined. How did you accumulate so much debt?
It just kept piling up.
Be specific.
I spent money on designer brands and cosmetics, and Michael lost money gambling and failed investments.
Are you serious? What an embarrassment of a couple.
We didn't know what else to do.
You could have asked for help honestly.
We didn't know how to ask for help. We didn't know what to say. We were embarrassed.
So you thought you could use my money to pay off your debts?
It wasn't my idea.
Then whose was it?
Michael. He thought of it.
Don't be ridiculous. Take responsibility and pay it back yourselves.
But he came up with this plan.
Stop blaming each other.
He thought of it all. I wasn't even keen on the idea, really.
So you are telling me my son planned this?
Yes, he did. It was all his idea. I was just dragged into it.
Actually, I got a call from Michael earlier.
What?
Interesting how stories change.
What did he say?
He must have contacted me secretly behind your back.
When?
Just before you started confessing.
What did he say?
He said you were the mastermind and he was innocent.
No, he's lying.
Is he? Or are you?
Don't believe what he is saying.
Why should I believe either of you?
I can prove it was his idea.
What a pathetic couple you are, trying to blame each other.
But really, aren't you worried about living alone?
Why would I be?
You're not getting any younger.
Not worried at all.
You might be healthy now, but you'll keep getting weaker.
There's the real Jenny coming out.
I'm just being practical.
I see your true colors now.
Wouldn't a facility be safer than living alone?
Stop pretending to care.
I really was thinking about your welfare when I considered the facility.
Save your lies.
You need to think about the future.
I won't be living alone. I'm moving.
Moving where?
I'm going to live with David and his wife.
What?
They've already agreed to it. I'm building a house to live with David's family. I'm paying for most of it.
You do that for them, but not us?
They didn't try to steal from me.
That's not fair.
What's not fair about it?
David probably just wants your money, too.
David and his wife aren't struggling financially like you.
How do you know?
Unlike some people, they live within their means.
They could be lying.
They live quite comfortably. Besides, David has always been a good son.
Not as good as Michael.
He sends presents every Mother's Day and birthday.
Those are just gifts.
He calls regularly, too.
We do more than that.
David is kind. I know he won't betray me.
I thought he was neglecting you.
His wife is wonderful, too. Though they live far away, they keep in regular contact.
We kept in contact, too.
Only when you wanted something.
That's not true.
When I told them about your scheme, they immediately offered to let me live with them.
We were filial, too.
Were you?
We've been kind to you, haven't we?
You only started being kind to me after we started talking about buying a house.
That's not true.
Before that, you barely kept in touch.
We were busy.
You suddenly became nice because you wanted to lower my guard to steal my assets.
No, that is not what we were doing.
Meanwhile, David and his wife have been kind to me all along.
So you're throwing away your eldest son and choosing the younger one?
I'm choosing honesty over deception.
That's horrible treatment for sons who are equally yours.
Someone who tries to throw their mother out and steal her assets isn't family.
We're still family.
If you're going to try to deceive someone, you should at least hide your true nature better. That was the end of my relationship with Michael and Jennifer. With nowhere to live and no money, they apparently lived in their car for a while. They eventually managed to rent an old apartment after taking on more debt, but the stress of living in their car had strained their relationship beyond repair. Currently, I live with David and his wife. I built them a duplex house as thanks for taking me in. During construction, they had a baby, and now I'm busy helping with my grandchild. I'm living a very fulfilled life surrounded by my loving family.